was nothing on the basketball floor that Kyrie couldn't do.
He's just a creator out there. You can tell he sees stuff, work on it, and then implement it. And it's powerful to watch.
What he does on the basketball court is beautiful.
The way he's scoring, the way he's just like going nuts.
Like, you can't make the game tough for Kyrie.
His bag is crazy.
The maestro when it comes to the basketball.
No, he's a magician with basketball.
I will call Kyrie wisdom.
A symphony interrupted. This is not just a story about one of the most skilled basketball players to ever live. This is the story of Kyrie Irving, an artist whose canvas was the court, whose brush was the ball, and whose greatest masterpiece was nearly a lifetime in the making. Our story begins with a singular obsession, the mastery of craft. The son of a professional basketball player, Kyrie was bred for this, but his genius wasn't just inherited, it was forged in solitude, in countless hours honing a handle so tight it seemed to defy physics.
I watched my father work, and he told me numerous stories over the course of my life, just telling me how hard other people work, and there's a person in Los Angeles working while I'm sleeping. So every time you step in the gym, you just have to work hard, and I developed that over time. Now it's becoming more of a job than something that I do. This is a profession, so every time I step in the gym, it's intense, and I have to be focused. It's probably my 8th time working with Robin Pound. He's a great strength and conditioning coach. He specializes in plyometrics and speed and agility, and also he's also a basketball specialist. So when I come out here, he incorporates all that into a workout.
With the first pick in the 2011 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Kyrie Irving from Duke University.
Drafted first overall by his hometown Cleveland Cavaliers, he wasn't just a rookie, he was a revelation.
Well, Stu, he was the best point guard in the country last year in the 11 games that he played. Early on in the season before he got hurt against Butler, I think consensus, he had played the best at the point guard position. He's a true point, and he's got an unusually good feel for the game. I don't think he's some extraordinary passer, but he makes the right pass. He's got good vision with the ball. He's excellent in pick and roll situations. He is very good in transition. He's not the kind of athlete that we saw with John Wall last year, a couple years ago when Derrick Rose came out of Memphis, but he's very good off pick and rolls because of his change of pace and direction and the fact that he can go either way. He's not one of those guys that only goes right. He can go right, he can go left, and he's got a terrific understanding of the game. He's a crafty finisher around the basket, can finish with either hand, and he shoots a good percentage.
Rookie of the Year and All-Star by year 2.
I'd like to thank Coach K and the Duke staff for supporting me all throughout this year. Our relationship extended beyond from my 11 games that I played at Duke. And most people kind of undervalue that. Coach K, I got to know him really well, and he's a mentor of mine, and I couldn't have done it without them. He's the best coach living today. And I know what we're building here is something special, and we're in here for the long haul. So, we're going to build something special here.
Irving, crossover move, and the left hand. What a great move from the rookie Irving.
This is a credit to my teammates. Without them, this award wouldn't be possible. I don't know too many teams that will allow a 19-year-old kid, a 20-year-old kid now, to come in and just do the things I did, and they just allowed me to be myself, like I said.
Kyrie, the magical moves, and he floats.
Trick him, young fella. So good at using that left hand off that board softly.
The Cavaliers got it going with Kyrie knocking down threes.
You're right, and he came out just as hot as he was this weekend. He came out knocking shots down.
Yet, beneath the dazzling highlights, a restless mind was at work. Kyrie wasn't just studying playbooks, he was questioning everything. This intellectual curiosity, a search for deeper truths beyond the game, would become the central conflict of his life. In Cleveland, he was the shining prince. The media crowned him the future, the dazzling guard who would lead the franchise out of the post-Lebron wilderness. Fans adored Uncle Drew, the magician with the killer crossover.
just settling into the moment, which is being in the Oracle Arena during the finals.
Official. That's Kyrie Irving. Nails that one. Irving pulls up, stops on a dime, and banks it in.
The Zenith arrived in 2016. With the weight of Cleveland's 52-year championship drought on his shoulders, Kyrie Irving stepped back and buried the shot that made him immortal.
Let's go! Kyrie Irving from downtown! And the Cavaliers by 3!
I think Kyrie's the only player I've ever seen that can score at every level with either hand. Like, I feel like he can shoot left-handed. I've seen it, shoot left-hand threes. I've seen him shoot left-hand middies, left-hand. He's the best left-hand. He's the best non-dominant and dominant finisher I've ever seen in my life.
All right, Uncle Drew.
But immortal comfort is not for the restless.
Boston and Cleveland are getting close on a deal that would send Kyrie Irving to the Celtics. Isaiah Thomas would be a part of the deal going back to Cleveland.
Seeking his own kingdom, he forced a trade to Boston. The prince was now a king, but the crown felt heavy.
Well, when you get drafted into this great league, some of us come in at different ages. And as a 19-year-old kid, if you think about it, I'm starting my first year of college or finishing my first year of college, my freshman year, and life hits. Man, you go to different hotels, you're in different places in different cities, and you have to adjust to what's going on. And it took me a little while to do that. On the court was incredible, but then you start figuring out what is important to you off the floor and how it's conducive for your development on the floor. Then you start finding that importance, and then it all starts making sense. It took a few things for me to go through in Cleveland for me to understand that, of learning the hard way. But we're all human beings, and I think that we've all been through a few hard times to where it's changed the landscape of what you think and what you feel. So it was my time to do what was best for me in terms of my intentions, and that's going after something bigger than myself and honestly being in an environment that's conducive for my potential. And I think that statement is just self-explanatory because it's pretty direct in terms of what my intent is, and it's to be happy and be with a group of individuals that I can grow with. And that is not a knock on anything that has transpired in my 6 years, because it was an unbelievable experience, man. To think about what we accomplished in Cleveland and then individually as well, it bypasses the amount of moments that I had with all the special people out there. So that me leaving there wasn't about basketball, it was more or less about creating that foundation with me in Cleveland, and then now taking this next step as a 25-year-old evolving man and being the best basketball player I can be.
Well, my initial thoughts when I heard that Kyrie wanted to be traded, I had a ton of emotions. I was wondering if something I could have did better to make him not want to be traded. Is it the way that the season finished, or was it me coming back in the first place? Was it the coaching changes or the GM change, or I don't know. I had so many different emotions go through my head, and for me personally, you guys are around. For the guys that was around every day, I try to do whatever I could do to help the kid out, be the best player he can be. Try to help him, be a better leader, be a better scorer, a better floor general, a better defender, a better passer, getting guys involved, a better leader vocally. I try to give him everything and give him as much of the DNA as I could, because like I told you guys throughout the season, at some point when he was ready to take over the keys, I was ready to give them to him. So the only thing I'm upset about is that he took a lot of the DNA and the blueprints now to Boston. That's the only thing I'm upset about, really. Other than that, I wish the kid great health, and the kid wanted to do what was best for his, for his career.
This is more what I had in mind. This is my world. This is my
This is where the narrative shattered. The flat earth comments painted him as unserious.
And I've got to ask this. since you've flown halfway around the world, do you still believe the Earth is flat?
I felt like that question was going to come, man. And for me, it's not about whether the world is flat or whether the world is round. It's really about just everyone just believing what they want to believe and feeling comfortable with it. I'm not a scientist. I'm not here to tell everyone that this is it. For me, it's just giving everyone a chance to do their own research and find their own knowledge rather than having knowledge just shoved to you. So that's me.
His refusal of the COVID-19 vaccine made him a political lightning rod, a symbol of defiance that saw him banned from his own home court in Brooklyn.
Respect the fact that he has a choice and he can make his own and right to choose. They're never easy decisions, but at the end of the day, I think we're looking at putting a group of people out there that are going to be able to participate fully.
Well, Kyrie Irving remains away from the Brooklyn Nets. Tonight marked the fourth straight game he's missed for personal reasons, and he's not expected to play Wednesday or Saturday. Meanwhile, the NBA is investigating this footage of Kyrie that surfaced Monday morning. It's reportedly of him celebrating his sister's 30th birthday over the weekend, maskless with others. That's a violation of the league's COVID-19 safety protocols. The Nets are said to be also looking into the incident and say his return to the court has not been established.
I think everyone has their own choice to do what they feel is right for themselves and their family and things of that nature. I know that I was very skeptical about it all, but after doing my research and things of that nature, I felt like it was best suited for not only me, but for my family and for my friends. And, and that's why I decided to do it. So, but as far as, I don't, you guys should know me, anything that I talk about, I don't talk about other people and what they should do.
Human being first, and obviously living in this public sphere, there's just a lot of questions about what's going on in the world of Kyrie, and I think I just would love to just keep that private and handle it the right way with my team and go forward together. Please, everything will be released at a due date, and once we get this cleared up. But as of right now, just please respect my privacy regarding anything around home games, what's happening, vaccination, please.
The media turned, labeling him a distraction, a locker room cancer, a man who valued his personal stance over his team. Then came the social media post that nearly ended his career, sharing a film filled with anti-Semitic tropes.
Yeah, Jessica, Kyrie Irving claims to be a free thinker who's raised eyebrows for promoting various conspiracy theories over the years. Now he's gaining significant backlash for tweeting out a link to a 4-year-old film, a documentary that quotes anti-Semitic hoaxes.
The backlash was universal, from the league, fans, and sponsors. The Brooklyn Nets suspended him, stating he was unfit to be associated with the team. Nike cut ties.
I don't assume necessarily that he's anti-Semitic. I just think if he were to understand in more detail what he was saying, that or what was meant in those movies that he's tweeting out, he might think a little harder before sending a tweet like that.
In the eyes of the world, Kyrie Irving had torched his own legacy. Cast out, he arrived in Dallas as the league's most notorious villain.
As you told us last year, you had never been traded in the middle of a year.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have closure with Brooklyn?
What do you mean closure?
Well, just like however
You said it like I was in a full-blown...
Well, you leave in the middle of a season.
Yeah.
So do you feel like you're on good terms with the organization and just...
I mean, I was never on bad terms with the organization. I just think there was a lot of chaos and noise as usual from the media. I'm not going to blame you guys or anything, but again, nobody really knew what was going on behind the scenes, and I'm sure that people have their sources they go to and what was going on and what really happened. But for me, it was the best decision of my career, just to be able to ask for a trade. I knew I needed peace of mind. It was rough all the way around, after COVID.
But a profound transformation began. Paired with Luka Doncic, he became the perfect selfless complement. He led not with controversy, but with quiet work. He invited teammates to his home, became the emotional core, and helped guide the Mavericks to the 2024 NBA Finals. In Dallas, he was reborn. The MVP chants that once seemed impossible now echoed for him. He had fought his way back from pariah to pillar. And then, the final cruel twist. With the team devastated by injuries, Kyrie carried the entire franchise on his back, playing nearly 40 minutes a night, pushing, fighting, giving everything until his knee gave way. Tear, the end, the artist in the middle of his masterpiece ran out of time.
I wanted to ask you about Kyrie. Obviously, personal relationship there, competitive business, but just your thoughts on Kyrie suffering obviously a devastating injury.
Man, I feel for my boy, because I know how much he cares about the game and loves the game and loves his routine and enjoys playing for his teammates, the ultimate teammate, the best teammate. Man, he loves the game so much. I'm just hurt for him, But he's such a strong-minded person that he's going to bounce back and be Kyrie even better than he was before he got hurt, So prayers up to him and wishing him a speedy recovery.
I've always loved Kyrie from before I met him to when I became his teammate to even now. I've always thought he was special. I love Kyrie. I love everything about Kyrie. I've loved his family. And I definitely love his shoes and his game.
It's like fine wine, it's only getting better. He mastering all aspects of basketball. He's dunking and shit. Playing great defense, getting 4 or 5 steals in the game. So we asked him to do so much, and he does it every time.
He's special. Special players, they tend to get better as the game goes on and as you play against better players. And he's one of those special players.
He was a monster from day one. I mean, he stepped on campus. They was like, Kyrie, he's nice. He's gonna be the #1 pick. We you had those preseason scrimmages and pickup games. And from the first pickup game, I was like, yeah, he's #1 pick. He got a different. He got a different level from everybody else that was there at the time. So we had a squad, and he took it over from the jump.
If we talking skill, I would say Kyrie's the most skilled player of all time. And then I would say pound for pound or for size, Kevin is probably the most skilled player. I don't think we've seen a 7-footer be able to do what Kevin does. So that's why I wouldn't say there's guys that are more skilled or better than what they do or being able to do more with the basketball than they can do. I don't think that we've seen.
Yeah, you know what, man? It's been exciting, bro. Watching these boys in training camp, and I've really never seen 2 players this good before. And I've experienced a lot of players. I've played with a lot of players. I've been around the game for a long time. But I don't think I've ever seen 2 players as good as Kyrie and KD.
He's a wizard, man. He's must-see TV. I personally think that's somebody that played the position. I think that Kyrie's the most skilled player to ever play that position.
It's almost like he on purpose makes the game more challenging for himself just because he can. I'm gonna do this and then shoot this lefty floater on the right side off the glass just because I can. I probably could have just got to the rim and laid it in also, but it's I'm just gonna do this because I'm capable of doing it. He is in a very, very small category of people that can do his finishing ability, his handle, the way he moves, all that.
There's a handful of guys that are just different. And if you wanted to just go watch a basketball masterclass, Kyrie's in that group. What he does on a basketball court is beautiful.
Hold on. I would never say
thank you.
it's better than
All right.
Never.
This is kind of close. Kyrie, he's got the handles, he finishes. I look at AI, I'm like, man, he's got great handles.
Yes, he's got better handles, and yes, I'd say he's a better shooter as well.
I always hear these arguments in the barbershop. Who has the best handles in the league? Is it Curry? Is it Kyrie? Is it somebody else?
Kyrie, definitely.
The ball handling aspect of what he relies on the floor to create space, to get by guys, finishing at the rim. It's kind of unpredictable, which is a key trait for great scorers and playmakers like he is. So
he got the best field bag. He got
Nah, Stack, I can't even let it go down like that. Kyrie got a bag of his own.
Oh, no question.
Now, what we did was fine-tune his bag.
Yeah, exactly.
To where he started really locking in on details of his footwork, of his balance, on how to get guys off to where you can get to a spot and get to your mid-range, how to be a better finisher, how to pull up at the 3.
Pick any one of them, but Kyrie, he does stuff with the ball that no one has ever seen before, no one has ever done before. He's definitely up there.
I think he's the most skilled player ever. He's number one for his point guards.
Kyrie got with his handles.
I think Kyrie's ability to finish at the rim, we've already seen he was a 50, 40, 90 guy and averaged 25 points a game. Only 3 other players have done that in NBA history. So you're seeing him doing it at every level with a high level of efficiency, and it's left-hand finish, it's right-hand finish. He's posting up bigger players. So it's like he just has no flaws in his offensive game.
It's funny to the point where like he'll pull off, we'll go through a play or something and it's over with, and he'll like grab the ball and like toss up a high, touch the ceiling layup with his left hand, and it'll just go in so easily, and he just casually just pop, just go sit down. It's just like little stuff like that he'll be doing, and it's like his routines are even impressive, you know, even we walking through stuff, you know what I'm saying? So like crazy.
Just NBA was at its height. Then we go through the playoff run, then you get to the finals, and you're up 3-1, and you're already kind of counting, you know, the win is like, oh, just get it done. Like we're still right there. We're about to be 2-time like defending champs back to back, and the whole vibe.
They were locked in. Them dudes were locked in just to the moment of, we got to win this game tonight.
The only thing that's on our mind right now is we're not satisfied. We understand the magnitude of what Game 6 means for us at home, and we know that it'll be an incredible level that they're going to play at, and we have to play at an even better level.
I guess his feelings just got hurt.
What did you say Clay said?
Clay said, I guess he just got his feelings hurt.
Kyrie and Brown went out there and put on a show, boy. 40-40. That was nasty, man.
40-40 in the finals.
Bron and Kyrie get going. Both Bron and Kyrie go for 40.
Yeah.
First time there, they go in the final, they go for 40 apiece. I'm like, gosh, so exhausting. I'm so grateful for Andrew. I'm just thinking, like, having to chase Kyrie around those 7 games was exhausting, man.
I've never seen 2 guys play at that level.
For 3 straight
games. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, Bron and Kyrie were just on. Like, we play well. They just play better.
I just remember Bron and Kyrie just being exhausted from having to create everything, but it was also like they couldn't get mad that we was forcing them to create everything, because I'm like, so much good is happening every time y'all put y'all head down. Something great is happening. Like, go every time, bro. I know you're tired. Just go. We'll figure it out. Like, I don't know what's going on with y'all, but y'all is doing so much cool shit. Just keep doing it.
Yeah, man, that was a tough series. That's the other biggest regret I have in my basketball career, besides getting busted for the weed, was switching that pick and roll with Steph, with JR and Kyrie. I still can't, like, I can't bring myself to watch that footage. It's too uncomfortable, you know? Now Kyrie got one of the greatest shots in NBA history. And
Kyrie hit a shot. It was tough. There's nothing you can do about it. At some point, someone was going to make a shot. I wish it was us, but it wasn't.
So, what is the legacy of Kyrie Irving? The stats tell one story: an NBA champion, an 8-time All-Star, owner of one of the game's most iconic shots. But the real story is human. It's about the eternal tension between genius and understanding, between the search for truth and the responsibility of a platform. He is basketball's most brilliant enigma, a man who saw the game as art, questioned the world as philosophy, and whose journey taught us that redemption is possible, but never guaranteed. His symphony remains unfinished. The next movement awaits. Was Kyrie's redemption in Dallas the greatest comeback story in recent NBA history, or do the controversies define him forever? Debate it in the comments below. Subscribe to Celebrate Men for more deep dives into the complex legends of the game.